What's going on, good people? Going live here to talk to you guys about beginner wholesaling tips, man. Come here to answer all y'all questions about wholesaling real estate and tips that you guys, and questions that you guys might need answered, and to give you guys some tips about, what you could do as a beginner in this wholesaling game, man. So, what's up? I got Ty here already, man. Lighting them up. Yo, what's up, man? So yeah, we up in this thing, just talking about, you know, wholesaling real estate, you know. But yeah, man, we up in here. If you got any questions, man, go ahead and drop them. And I'm gonna talk about some things that you could do as a beginner, wholesaling real estate. So the first thing that I would do if I was wholesaling real estate, is to read the book. If you can't wholesale after this, I got nothing for you, right? I know, I wasn't very big on books. You just have to understand, like, how your relationship with books. You either good at like reading books, like physical books, or you good at listening. So the book, if you can't wholesale this, I got nothing for you. Just go and talks about how you can get started wholesaling. And he start talking about how to build a business out, how to build a wholesaling business out, right? And the way that he talks about going about that is connecting with people that's already in the real estate industry, right? That includes real estate agents, that includes, real estate brokers, that includes investors from all over the place. And I take that same approach, right? That you should go and connect with investors. Go and connect with investors in your area, because those are the people that's going to help you gain the knowledge of real estate. And those are the people that's going to help you when it comes to wholesaling, because you're going to be able to reach out to those people and bring them properties. You're going to be able to, get those people to go look at properties with you and make offers on properties. So connecting with real estate investors is a big thing. Your network is your net worth. So if you start going and hang around a bunch of people who got the money to invest in real estate, then you're gonna end up with the money to invest in real estate. You know what I'm saying? So you need to go and start networking, start hanging out with people that have money to invest in real estate, right? Where can you find these people? You go to your courthouse on Tuesday morning, usually the first Tuesday of the month. I know in Georgia, most places they have those like auctions, at the courthouse steps. Or if you want to figure out where it is, just call your local city council or whatever. Call your local city office and say, "Hey, where do y'all have the foreclosure auctions or property auctions?" They'll tell you when and where. But that's a good place to go to find investors, right? Another good place to go and find investors is biggerpockets.com. That's a good place to go and find investors. That's actually where I found the investor that bought my first deal, right? Made 30K off of that investor, right? Another good place to go to find investor is the RIA meetings, right? RIA meetings is just a group of people that's interested in real estate or doing real estate. You go there, you meet up with those people, and you network, man. Network just means talk to people, get to know them, just be somebody that people can look at and say, "Hey, I like that person. They're pretty cool." Be yourself, man. Be likable, be trustable, be dependable, right? And people will do business with people that they like, know, and trust, right? That's the key, man. People gotta like, know, and trust you. But the thing is, you can be a likable person. You could be a trustable person, but you better be a known person. You know what I'm saying? It's like people better know who you are, right? People gotta know who you are. So you gotta be willing to put yourself out there, and make yourself be known and let it be known that you're interested in real estate. So on YouTube, Sharice says, "I'm thinking of doing direct mail. You tried it? Nope, I haven't tried it. What were your results? I have not tried the direct mail. Just had somebody hit me up and say they sent out 1,000, not to deter you, but they said they sent out 1,000 direct mails and they got nothing. So I have not sent out direct mail. I've done texting, I've done cold calling, I've done voice broadcasting, right? Um, but I have not done direct mail. Sharice, what have you done? Have you tried texting? Because texting, it gets the most responses. Have you tried calling? Because I think calling is the most effective way. If me and you get on the phone, I was just talking to some buyers earlier today. If I've tried to email these people, no response. I called them, I got them on the phone, had a good conversation. Now I can send them a follow up message and talk to them because we've gotten that touch. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. But yeah, Sharice, tell us what you've done. The app Meetup, you can find a lot of real meetings on there. Yeah, the app Meetup, you can find real meetings on there and go to those real meetings, man. I know a lot of times it's hard for people with a 9 to 5 to go to those real meetings because you work all day. Those real meetings may be like 6 o'clock and it may be like an hour away or something crazy. You never know where they're at. But I'm telling you, the real meetings is where you can go and meet a lot of investors. You know what I'm saying? So go check out real meetings for sure. Um, what else we got? Sharice said just bought Mojo Dollar yesterday. I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's a good way to get started. Mojo Dollar is about $100. You get on there and you dial, and just calling people. The key is just getting on there and just staying on there, being consistent about getting on, being consistent about calling. And then the thing is, you got to have a buyer. If anybody is interested in selling, though, you got to know how to make a profit off of that property. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that person isn't looking to sell as is. Maybe they got a good property and they want to put it on the market. Well, you need to tell them, hey, look, we can get that to our own market team, right? And that own market team would just be like an agent that you might know that you could send that lead to. You know what I'm saying? That agent just work those type of leads that's better for on market stuff, right? And you just handle the off market stuff, but you also need some investors. Like you can call a lot of people, but if you calling people that's not in a good area where investors are buying, then that's a bad idea. If you're calling people that you're just calling a random area and you have no clue what you're looking for, that's not a good idea. I always say it's just like going to the store. If I'm going to the store and I don't know what I'm looking for, it's going to be hard to find if I'm going to the store for somebody and I don't know what they're looking for, it's going to be hard for me to find something that they're going to eat, right? Or find something for them to drink. I could try to find something that's general, right? But the thing is, man, when you contact buyers and you know what they're looking for and you know exactly what to go find them, it's easier, right? Everything in your dollar should be a potential deal because those buyers have told you this is what I'm looking for, right? Go to the store and get me an orange. Right? It's like not to even go over there and look at the apples. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you waste so much time calling all these apples, right? Well, all you had to do is go get the daggum orange. All you had to do is go ask the buyer, hey, what do you want? What kind of properties do you want? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be willing to go and do that, man. You gotta be willing to go and ask people what they want.